Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to a beautiful day in Houston, Texas. Definitely been a while since I've last updated you guys, but I would say a lot has happened. I did work a little bit on my 4Runner. I had to do some paint trim work. It was really easy. I actually had to fix some paint work. There was a huge kind of like scratch here. This used to be my mom's car, and she backed into the garage door and just scratched this whole piece. So I actually replaced this whole piece and had it painted at Mako. It looks like it matches for sure, but actually it doesn't have any pearl in it. Mako paint just kind of gave me the cheapest of the cheap paint jobs, which I really don't care about. And it didn't have any pearl in it, which is cool, don't matter. The Tundra, I have to change the coolant. There are these things, these coolant test strips that you can test coolant. I always base it on the color. My assumption, and brake fluid actually, this thing actually checks brake fluid as well. My assumption was always that if the coolant was pink, it was okay. The Tundra is a 2007 Tundra, my work truck. That is what, 18 years? And I have not changed the coolant ever. And I tested it out, and it turns out that if it's acidic, it needs to be changed out. And it just became acidic, so I am going to change it out soon enough. But yeah, today the weather is absolutely beautiful. It's a little windy. For those of you that live in Houston, I'm not sure if it's normal to have it this windy. I know in Dallas it gets pretty windy, but Houston, not really used to that. It is pretty windy, but the weather is still very beautiful. It's like 70 degrees out there. So once again, cannot compare with SoCal. Love SoCal. You know, Sacktown, love the real estate prices there. So got to give a shout out to Sacktown as well, in NorCal. So anyways, today we are going to be working on the GR Corolla. I actually already started some work just because I wanted to just get it done because it's been so long. I've been hungering to work on this car. But yeah, this is the Cusco rear power brace for the trunk. I'm sorry, not the trunk, the rear bumper. It was really easy to install. Removing the bumper was kind of the part that I was worried about. Putting it back, of course, is another issue. There are plenty of videos out there for this car, and there's specifically two really good videos on how to install the brace and how to remove the bumper. So I am going to put a link below for those. They're excellent videos, and I definitely want to give a shout out to the people who made the video. It was a professional video made by a company. They're trying to make money, but either way, I definitely appreciate them putting that video out there, and I want to give them the support that they deserve. Also, I don't know if they still have it, but Toyota's having a 25% off and free shipping for everything over $75. So I bought this from, of all places, Toyota of Tuscaloosa, because they're the only ones that offer free shipping without taxes and the 25% off, which is awesome. So I got this for, I don't even remember, it was super cheap. It is actually an AC cover. Man, it's really windy out there, guys. It's crazy. It is a AC blower cover fan or whatever for the interior of the car. I don't know if you guys, I don't know how many of you guys drive WRXs, but the WRX, the 2017 one I had, also had this piece missing. Basically, it just goes under the car, the passenger side, where the blower motor is for the AC, and it just covers it up. I don't know if it really makes that big of a difference in terms of noise abatement, because I don't see any foam on here to really do it, but at least it keeps people from, you know, kicking it and possibly ruining that area, even though I'm not sure how many people will be sitting in this car, especially after it turned into a race car. Anyways, well, I'll put the part number below, and I'll definitely mention Tuscaloosa Toyota. Thank you so much for offering free shipping, the 25% off, and not adding tax to it. The previous company I used, I think it was Topeka something, Lewis Toyota in Topeka, they were awesome too. They gave huge discounts. But recently they started adding tax, I think, to online orders for out of state. Oh, guess what? UPS guys here actually delivering more parts. Another thing I wanted to mention is if you guys drive Subaru BRZs, you know, you can get these cheap Toyota air filters too. For the GR86, same exact thing. So I went ahead and did that too, since I am expecting to get a GR86. More on that later. You know, I'll talk about that later. But today we'll be focusing on the GR Corolla. So I'm going to go ahead and put this piece in. I actually already kind of looked. It's pretty obvious where it goes. I mean, there is a huge slot where these go, and then there are these tabs in the front. these 3 tabs, and they are actually slots right where you need to put them. Another thing I'm going to do is be putting in the Grow diffuser. I want to complete the body kit for this car, and then I need to take it off insurance so I can drive the GS350 and get those wheels put in. But I did want to do the diffuser first, but in order to do the diffuser, I wanted to make sure I did not have to remove the rear bumper with the diffuser on it. That's why I installed the power brace. Oh, hey, how's it going? Thanks so much, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, you're welcome, bud.
Yeah. You have a good one. That was the UPS guy delivering some pieces to me in my garage. Great service. I love UPS. So thank you so much, guys, for helping us out. If you work for UPS, do a little shout out below, man. I'd love to hear from you. But yeah, let's get to this, and I will get right back to you guys. All right, talk to you in a bit. Hey guys, so I think I was in so much of a hurry to make the video, I actually forgot to talk about this rear brace. It is really easy to install. Luckily, there are like these hanger parts right here to help ease with installation. But one thing I did want to mention was here is the muffler valve delete canceller, whatever you call it, thing made by Grow Motorsports. It actually was almost in the way. There's about 1 millimeter of clearance between the muffler valve canceller and this bar, luckily, because I believe Cusco and Grow Motorsports, they're kind of, go hand in hand with each other. So luckily their pieces work out nicely, play with each other nicely. I guess would be a better way to put it. These bolts, they barely are torqued down. I think it's like 24 foot-pounds, so not that bad. I don't know how much this piece would do in terms of performance. If they're like the STI flexible ones, they just help with lane changing. And I guess turning also. I'm sure you may be able to feel a little bit when you're braking hard. Oh, sorry guys. We got some teenagers just rocking a golf cart around the neighborhood. All good. Better than, I guess, what we're doing, whatever, right? Whatever else trouble we used to get into when we were teens. But yeah, one interesting thing I did want to mention about this, the valve canceller, was that when I installed this, I was actually able to change my multi-display when I was driving. I think it tricked the ECU into doing something else because I could actually change my gauges, switch between displays, and doing all that stuff that you normally can't do when you're driving the car. So that was pretty cool. Really enjoyed that. The muffler, the Grow Motorsports catback exhaust, I'm protecting it right now, but this is actually really cool. I really like it. I think it fits the car really well in terms of a mature look. Definitely the next exhaust I'm getting, the one that actually got delivered today, I'll go through that later on. On the BRZ, I'm trying to go for a little bit louder, a little bit more rowdy, just experience it, to be honest. But anyways, back to the work, and I will show you guys the diffuser. Okay guys, well, it has been 2 weeks. I'm sorry, I haven't really had time. Actually, I think it's been 1 week. I haven't really had time to upload. As you can tell, the GR Corolla is in a different part of the garage now. I am covering it up. I just washed it, I think a few days ago on a Saturday. I put the Griot's ceramic coating on there, and the stuff is really good. It's really smooth. It's a lot harder to put the car cover on there now because it just keeps sliding off. But I did want to see it kind of in its absolute shininess. It is just absolutely gorgeous. I love the way it looks. I'm sorry I can't get you a full view shot as you've noticed. There is a new car in the garage. I'll go ahead and just show you guys. It's a BRZ TS. I'll talk about this later, just on a separate video. For those of you who I guess are, the ones that like to watch my videos. I appreciate you guys very much. So I guess a small Easter egg or whatever, who cares, right? But anyways, that car will be on the channel, of course. I've got tons of stuff for it already. And I will go through it. Eventually, you guys will see the car in its full glory. I apologize for not getting the back view. It looks really good. Directly from the rear, so I'll go ahead, I took a picture, I'll go ahead and post that up for you guys to see. Yeah, it is really good looking. The exhaust not being centered isn't as obvious anymore. I don't know why, but it looks really good. So I got the car cleaned, I got my Fujitsubo sticker on there. I'm gonna cover it up. Probably won't drive it for a couple months until it's time for the oil change. The BRZ, I probably just do a couple quick mods, and then I'll probably drive that around for get 1,000 miles on there. And of course, the RCF, I want to activate this car again, start driving it. I really miss this car. It is so fast and so much fun. I have been doing a little bit of reorganizing my garage. I'm trying to make more room for stuff. I don't think I'm being efficient with the way I am storing stuff. So I do want to fix that. But anyways, here's the BRZ again. I went ahead and did the mirror cap installs because I would like to sell the crystal back silica ones. I didn't want black. I wanted World Rally Blue to begin with, but that's a completely, I'll save that for another video. Black is just, unless you PPF it, black is quite a color to take care of. But yep, just the last few of the GR Corolla. This car feels really good. Oh, the Cusco rear bumper brace. The car feels a little bit stiffer going over bumps. The NVH went up. I can hear the exhaust a little bit more. It could be also louder because of the rear diffuser. This does have 6 connection points to the rear bumper, which of course connects, not necessarily connects, but will, I think, echo more into the rear brace, which will echo into the cabin. So the car is a little bit louder. It sounds good. I really like the Tanabe exhaust. I did get a comment that the Tanabe exhaust, like, wow, how could you pay $2,800 for the car to sound like a Prius? I understand he doesn't mean it sounds like a Prius, but just a very quiet exhaust. It's actually not that quiet. It's not obnoxiously loud, but it's not quiet either. It's perfect. It's louder than the stock exhaust, and it's not valved, so you always hear that rumble, I guess, for the car. But yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Oh, and I didn't pay $2,800. I did pay a lot though, $2,300, I think. If I were to get this again, absolutely not. Fujitsu exhausts are way overpriced in my opinion, but it is perfect for this car. Plus, it is a Grow Motorsports kind of collaboration, and that beautiful titanium tips. It was a must-have for this car. Everything just looks really good. It looks cohesive. Doesn't really look factory, but it looks good. It's tasteful. I like it. I will do a walk around, I think maybe when I do the oil change for this car in a couple months. These wheels, man, they are like a black chrome. They are so hard to clean. I also did a really crappy job on these wheels, cleaning them. I don't plan on spending all that time to do it, but maybe one day I will, just because, man, they get dirty so quick anyways. But, anyways, here are the new squad car. So I will be picking up some BRZ and GR86 followers hopefully soon. But anyways, that's pretty much it. GR Corolla, I think during this time being, I will be probably adding some bracing to it, some under bracing. During this time, because that under bracing, I think I'm gonna do all the Cusco bracing. So the rear sway bars, the frame bracing, and the rear sway bar. That'll probably take a couple months. And it's perfect time to do it while it's kind of sitting here doing nothing. But yeah, pretty much, man, I'm just looking at this car. It looks so good. I don't know. It looks really good. Let me zoom in a little bit. Oh gosh, I gotta fix this zoom. It's so slow. But yeah, it is a good looking rear end. Got a really nice looking rear end of this car. It looks good. Everything is complete. This was actually the reason why I got the Grow Motorsports body kits, because of this rear section right here. So anyways, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys have a great week, and enjoy your week. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.